MSAK trading. Guys, let's go ahead and analyze what we can plan for tomorrow, both in Nifty and Bank Nifty. The trade plans I'm talking about. Well, we can see Nifty has formed something like a hanging man today. Nifty has formed like something like a hanging man. I'll just draw a new zone here. Guys, watch out the way I draw zone. I'll take today's high and the open as a level, as an important level, because I'm seeing rejection from this level. Open, today's open and today's high. This will be important level for my trading plan tomorrow. This will be a zone. Okay, let's go ahead to 2 hours chart and check out what has happened. Okay, in 2 hours chart you can see a beautiful pattern, that is inside bar. I've been talking inside bar for a long time now. Even on daily there was an inside bar previous week. You can see here the inside bar, what I'm talking is this bar. This is high to low. This becomes a very important range for tomorrow's trading. I'll just draw a horizontal ray here. You can just check it out. That is 10,869.15, and this high, that is 10,965, 10,965.45. I'm sorry, that is 10,965.45. This both becomes a very important range for tomorrow. Let me adjust this. It's 10,6. You can see here 13,868. I'm sorry, it's 13,868, and the high is it's 13,965.45. Right, this 2 point become very important range for tomorrow, because you can see almost all other candles what has formed today, it's within this bar. So this is a major bar and these are the smaller bars. In case this high breaks, there are good chances we can see 14,000, and on the upside we can see 14,060, 14,040, and then 14,080. These are the levels in case it closes above today's high tomorrow, 14,040 and 14,080. And in case it breaks down, yes, it can enter some of the zones what I marked previously. Right, now I'll show you in 15 minutes also what has happened. Remember, in 2 hour chart it has formed something like an inside bar, and in case in 15 minutes chart, if you see, it has formed something like a symmetrical triangle. It has formed something like a symmetrical triangle. You can see here. Break on the either of the side, it can give some good momentum. Let's go to 5 minutes chart and check out how our trade plan will be. Okay, I'll just change the color of this symmetrical triangle what I have drawn here. Okay, let me explain you what I'm planning for tomorrow. Guys, any break above this level, and in case it breaches this high, today's high, that is 13,965.45, any breach above this, I mean the close, if there is a bullish candle close above this, there are good chances we can see price move towards 14,000, and above 14,000 we can target for 14,040 and 14,080. This is a simple plan what I have for tomorrow. And in case it breaches this level on the downside, we can expect prices to enter this level, this zone. I'll mark it as S1, that is support 1 zone. This is my support 1 zone, and here this is my resistance 1 zone. Any breach on the downside, there are good chances it will enter support 1 zone, and it can move to 13,868. Right, okay, and below this level, as I've said you, It's an inside bar below this level, that is 13868. It's an inside bar on 2 hour chart. Any breach below this level, we can see prices moving to 13850 and 13800. This is a simple plan what I have for tomorrow. In case you know guys, if it reverses from R1, we can target to S1. Any reversal from here, we can target S1, or any reversal from S1, we can target R1. But make sure you trade with proper stop losses. I usually, when I'm trading in Nifty and Bank Nifty, especially in Nifty, I try to take risk around 20 to 25 points, and once I have 20 to 25 points, I'll start trailing my stop loss. Usually I see for minimum 1:1, 1:2 and 1:3 risk reward ratio trades. So this is what the plan is for Nifty. Now let's go to Bank Nifty. Let me tell you what my plans are for tomorrow. Bank Nifty, yesterday I couldn't put a English video on English. I had yesterday updated a video on in Hindi language. You can just check it out. I had said above this zone there are good chances prices will enter above 31,350. That is what has happened today. So for tomorrow in Bank Nifty, if you see, we have a spinning top actually, and spinning top usually it usually says there are good chances of reversal. The high and low of the spinning top becomes a very important range for tomorrow's trade. Above and below this level, above and below the spinning top, there are good chances we can see some good momentum on the upside. Below 31,270 and above 31,417. You can mark this important levels. I'll just show you whenever we have spinning top, right? After that we have seen some good momentum. You can just check it out here. See, this was something like a spinning top, and you can see once the high broke, there was a good momentum on the upside. I'll show you some more spinning tops. You can see here this kind of doji or spinning top. Whenever the high or low breaks, there can be one-sided movement, but make sure you always have a stop loss because it's not always guaranteed. Yes, the probability is high. You can see here there was a spinning top here. Once the high broke, there's been a good momentum on the upside. I'll show you some more spinning tops. This is a doji, and you can see this is a kind of spinning top. Once the low broke, you can see the momentum here. This usually I check it out in 2 hour chart. You can check out here. I'll show you some more spinning tops or dojis. You can see here we had a spinning top, 2 spinning tops, and after the low broke here, that's around 33.25. There's a big candle on the downside. There was a big candle tail, but it had recovered on the same day probably. So whenever you have a spinning top, especially in Bank Nifty on 2 hour chart, you can wait for some good momentum there, and make sure once you are in profit, you start trailing your profit so that you don't lose the potential profits what you have earned. Bank Nifty while trading, it depends on the volatility. If the volatility is high, I go for 100 points risk, and if it's less, then I'll go for 50 points. And as I said you, I also target here for minimum 1:1 and maximum whatever the market rewards. Right, now let's go to 15 minutes chart. Before that, I'll draw one more zone here which is very important. Let me just go to 1 day chart. Okay, this zone is going to be very important for tomorrow. Let me mark here this level. Go back to 2 hour chart. Then let's analyze what's happening in 15 minutes and 5 minutes, and then I'll tell you the trade plan for tomorrow. Very soon I'll be updating a video on spinning top, dojis, almost all the candlestick pattern what I've been using to trade. You can just have a look at it. Okay, now I have marked the high and low of the spinning top. Let me go to 15 minutes chart and see what is happening. Okay, now for tomorrow I have a very simple trade plan. Any breach above today's high, any close above today's high, we can expect 31,530, this zone 31,530 to 31,580 levels, right? We can expect prices to reach in this level. And in case price moves on the downside, yes, we have the first hurdle somewhere around 31,270. It was a spinning top, what we had seen in 2-hour candle, 31,270, and below this it can enter somewhere around 31,227. Let me mark the zones as well. Okay, for tomorrow this is going to be my R1 level, that is R1 zone, resistance 1 zone. This I will call it as support 1 zone for now, because it has closed within this zone. This is S2. Now let's go and check out where is our S3 as well. Okay, S3 is somewhere here. So as simple as that, any close below S1 level I will target for 31,270 and 31,200 levels, and below this we can expect this level, that is 31,100, and once it closes above R1, guys, you can see for 31,626 as well. So the way I see the charts today, I'm expecting some good momentum on the upside before expiry itself. Either of the side, it can be upside or downside. That's my analysis. This is what my trade plan is. Guys, as I've said you before, try to keep the trade plan very simple, don't complicate it. And if you want, you can draw these levels on your system and see how price behaves based on our levels. If you enjoyed watching this video, if you liked, give a like. If you're understanding something when you see the video, if you're understanding how I explain, please give some comments so that I understand. In case you have some doubts, please put it in the comment box. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon, and very soon I'll be going with the free training program as well. I've given the link in the description box, you can have a look at it. Chalo guys, I'll see you tomorrow then. Have a good night.